Okay, welcome to our first requested video. We're doing an anime tier list. Basically, this is like a comprehensive list we just found online of like a billion anime. Maybe in the future we'll do more like personal stuff of like our individual, what's it called? Not Hummingbird, Kitsu pages, where we go through like all the shows we've watched. This is just like a bajillion popular shows, and we're going to be ranking them based on our experiences with them. Because the list is so huge, made 2 haven't watched categories to make things a little more interesting, because I'm sure those will fill up. We have a haven't watched but want to, and haven't watched but don't want to. As always, you got your hosts, me, Lucas.
And your second favorite host, Connor.
Aww.
I mean, it's really just a toss-up between you and I.
Yeah,
Morris is there. He contributes. I mean, we have a 4th Forgotten Lad, and if you want to check the deep parts of the channel, you can find out who the Forgotten Lad was. Not that you could understand a single thing he said in the video because his audio quality was so poor.
He's a terrible laptop mic. Well, and to be fair, we've had multiple guests at this point.
But they've never been referred to as lads.
That's true. They're not lads.
Friend of the channel, fellow collaborators.
Exactly. But yeah, so, and as always, please recommend anything you want us to do in the future. Chances are
we'll do it.
We'll do it. I mean, I can't guarantee it if you like tell us to like, I don't know, do weird sex stuff or something.
I mean, we shouldn't count everything out.
You know, check out the lads OnlyFans coming soon.
We're definitely going to look at what is the manga the guy look out for a Detective Conan.
Yeah.
Volume 1 review coming out soon. We just need to find a good source material to read that through because it's not on Viz or Shonen Jump, unfortunately. So we just need to find something. Maybe it could be on Manga Rocks.
Yeah, Manga Rock. If Manga Rock is still up, I know that's
it's still up,
around.
But it's like you have to have the app previously, sort of thing.
Oh yeah, I haven't checked it. Yeah, we can definitely find a source for that, but look for that in the future. Hopefully, doing more Chainsaw Man soon when we can convince Morris.
Pokemon Let's Play, the Nuzlocke will keep coming.
That will be weekly for the ongoing future.
Arguably.
Bi-weekly.
Anyway, let's get into this. Let's talk about this stuff at the end.
Yeah, we'll talk about it at the end. But let's just get going. So we might have some disagreements here. We have kind of different tastes.
Can we just address before we get into this how tiny those thumbnails are?
Yeah, can I zoom in?
Yeah, there we go. That'll work better.
That looks better.
That's way better. Fairy Gone.
I have never heard of this.
Never heard of it, never seen it.
I'm going to put haven't watched and don't want to. This doesn't look very interesting.
It could be sick. What
is
that?
I don't recognize that.
I think that next one's a movie.
I'm going to say haven't watched and don't want to. Is this your name? No, that's not your name.
No, that's another one of those super recent ones that look really pretty and seem like a good... haven't watched but want to for me.
Yeah, I don't know what it is.
And then Shield Hero. Shield Hero, we started the first episode subbed.
And we got really bored and we thought we should wait until it comes out dubbed so that we can pay attention more.
And then it took ages for the dub to come out, and by that point we were sophomores in college.
And we were lazy, and so we didn't watch it.
I want to watch it eventually, but
I'd give it a chance, yeah.
Blood
Plus. I remember seeing ads for this on Funimation when I was 12.
Never seen it though.
I haven't seen it either, and it didn't look that interesting. No. I don't really want to watch Beastars.
It's okay. I don't know. I was really uncomfortable with a lot of it.
I honestly really like Beastars.
Okay.
I'm not insane about the
animation.
Lowest,
the highest, I'll let it go is maybe mid or high. I don't think it belongs upper echelon. Honestly, mid or low for me.
I think I'll say mid. I could almost say high, and depending, I haven't watched season 2.
It's a good story, but just something about the character design and stuff just makes me so uncomfortable.
I mean, you know me, I'm not crazy about CG, but
it's done
they
well.
They do it fairly well in this series.
What's that next show?
So this is Fate Stay Night, specifically the Heavens Feel movies.
You've seen all of the Fate Stay Nights. I have not seen any because I don't want to tackle that. There's no proper way to watch that.
Really the only way you can watch it to make people happy is go and read the original visual novel before you do anything else, which is a pain in the ass. I know because I did it in high school.
You were on sports teams.
It was a long winter.
The sun went down in eastern Montana, and I forgot what happened.
It was so bad. I got one of those, those like number pads you get and there's like a separate one. So the idea is like you plug it into your computer and then you can do that next to like your small keyboard. Mm-hmm. I got one of those because it had an enter key on it. And because it's a visual novel, all you have to do is hit enter a bunch. And I just like sat back in my bed with my keyboard and just hit enter and read through all of Fate Stay Night over the course of like a month.
There's no dialect options for you?
There's sometimes, but it was a number pad, so it had like up and down too. So, but so specifically the Heaven's Feel movies, I can't tell if this is the first or second. I think second, and the second movie was actually really good. Like it even adapted some of, because like you lose a lot when you go from a visual novel to an anime. It did some really cool stuff by like making like one of the most famous like bad endings to the series a like nightmare he had, which was like really cool and unique, and I liked it. So I'm gonna say high tier.
Okay, I've never seen it, so I'm okay with that.
Yeah, we could do a like Fate Stay Night thing at some point. You'd have to like I'd let you choose what order we want to go in because
it sounds like suffering.
Well, because like. It's one of those weird things where there's a prequel, and it's a really good prequel, but like a lot of people will say you shouldn't start with that because like it wasn't, because it's intended to be a prequel, but it just works as a good jumping on point too.
Okay. Where is
this? Let me think about it. I think this isn't Boogie Pop. What's it called? This is by Satoshi Kon, the like super famous director.
Is there maybe scroll down a bit? Maybe we can. No, we can't see a name.
No,
I don't know.
I don't remember what it's called, but I do want to watch it.
I love Dr. Stone.
I'd say Dr. Stone's high tier.
Agreed.
Like, and it's mostly carried by the writing because like the animation it's fine. It's like nothing special.
The writing is 100% what it is. Like the writing. And like both the dub and the sub actors do such a good job with the characters.
I've rewatched a couple times because I put it in my favorites on YouTube. I've rewatched the scene of him like building the pulley to save the girl at the end of the first, or not the end of the first episode, but fairly early on, and it's so good. Where he's just like, okay, I have gunpowder. I can blow this thing off of you, and you might get seriously hurt. But if you're okay, if you give me as much time as I need, I can like save you with 100% certainty. And it's so cool, and it just shows him like
great. I've been watching the second season too, and like I'm so tempted to read the manga because like the second season's not done yet, but they just announced where it's going. Season 3, like it's anime sequel, which I guess is technically season 3.
It was probably just a weird translation because I saw the preview for season 3, and it's really interesting. Not to spoil stuff, but like. They do this really interesting thing where they revive a guy who's like, he's not evil, but he's like, I was like a billionaire in life and I want money. And they're like, well, in this like society, we don't have money yet. And they basically start like a capitalistic society in their like.
They really just need to stop reviving people.
Well, you'll see where it goes. It's interesting.
Have you read the manga?
Yeah, I read the manga quite a bit. I'm quite a ways behind now, but I read the manga for a while.
Okay.
Because you're at the point where just like it's his face Tsukasa is in control of the revival fluid, and he's just reviving all of these like dangerous assholes.
Well, I've read ahead of the manga, and I've finished the Stone Wars.
Okay.
Which the Stone Wars is not a very long arc.
No,
which is crazy that
because like early on it feels like that's what the whole manga is going to be.
Building to.
But like it moves.
I like the ending of it. I liked Stone Wars is like a really good arc.
Yeah, it's
all right. Anyway, we're getting off.
Okay, yeah. We have like 290 episodes. Close. Okay. I have no idea what that is.
That looks old.
It does. Looks like some kind of samurai show. I don't really care.
Is that Vinland Saga's high? Vinland Saga's so freaking good.
Oh, okay. I'll need to check it out because like I've heard about the manga for years, and I've
watched all of Vinland Saga, the first season, and then I've read pretty much all of the manga.
Really? I thought it was super long.
I've read the first like 115 chapters in the manga.
Oh, I totally forgot there's a top tier before God tier. I'll have to remember that. I'm still comfortable with all this stuff just being in high, I think.
Vinland Saga is so good. I highly recommend. 25 episodes. It's all subbed, but...
Really? No dub?
No, it's in Amazon's hands. We'll never see it.
Oh, so yeah, I got you. That's so sad.
I hate that that's a thing. Like we'll never get dubbed.
Netflix is doing the same thing with Shaman King, which is so sad because I really want to watch Shaman King.
Is it not getting dubbed?
Well, I'm sure it will, but how Netflix does is they release it all at once, so it'll be a while.
I mean, that's kind of nice for binge purposes. I guess that's why they do it.
Yeah.
What's that?
Fire
I
Force.
liked Fire Force. I know you don't. I think top of mid.
I'm comfortable with mid because it's beautiful. It's a
so
very
good.
well animated
And, like,
show.
The second season gets a little bit away from the parts that you didn't like about the first season.
Okay.
It develops more of the lore behind a lot of the things that you were like in the first season. You're like, what the fuck? You're just giving us a connection between characters. You know?
Yeah. I'd be interested to check it out more because I mean I love the author.
And the
watched
theme
all
song
of
is
Soul
so
Eater.
good.
The first theme song was I'd say OP of last year.
Yeah, 100%.
Or 2 years ago, I guess. Jesus.
Oh wow, that's crazy.
Doro Hey Doro. This is by Mappa. I don't like this series solely because I'm scared it's what Chainsaw Man's gonna look like because it's like all CG. From what I've heard, it's pretty good. I'd honestly put it in haven't watched but want to because I watched episode 1 and it seems oh, what the hell?
Look at you.
This is
why
why
you get a Mac. This is why you get a PC.
What's happening?
You're swiping right on the keyboard, and that's what it's doing.
Wait, what do you mean?
It's like you keep dragging your fingers across to the right, and that's swiping it.
So I need to go straight.
You need to be just careful.
Nope. It just wants to go to the dictionary. Okay, I'm gonna go connect my mouse real quick.
Okay, so with those technical problems, we're just gonna look at this list. Nana, have you seen Nana?
I have not, but I've heard very, very good things actually. Okay, we got a mouse. Okay, please go away, taskbar. Are we? Wait.
We're good.
Are we? Okay, yeah. Oh wait, no. This is supposed to be here.
Nana. I've never heard of Nana. Nana?
Yeah, Nana, I think. I'll put it in haven't watched but want to because it's like a shoujo series, but I've heard it's very good.
GTO.
Great Teacher Onizuka. I've heard the show is hilarious. I've never watched it. I'll put it in haven't watched but want to.
Oh, I see a show that's gonna be in the first Morris tier.
Beck
never
is
seen it or
very good. Or no. Actually, sorry, no, I haven't seen it, but I really want to because it's by. You watch Fooly Cooly, right?
Yeah.
You know how sick the music is in Fooly Cooly?
Yeah, that's the only good thing I liked about Fooly Cooly. Fooly Cooly was so bizarre.
The animation, though, too.
Yeah,
like,
the story was so bizarre.
The story is, like, purposefully insane. I love it. I'd watch Fooly Cooly again. It's been a while.
It's only like 5 episodes.
But yeah, Beck is about the Pillows, the band that did all that music. So
oh, that's cool.
I've heard it's very cool.
What is that, Bakano?
It is Bakano.
We watched like several. I liked Bakano.
I'd put Bakano in high tier, maybe God tier, depending on where we go.
High tier for now.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Wait, or sorry, top tier. I meant.
Okay, just because that intro music, honestly.
Oh, it's such a good intro,
and it's so great because it's one of those shows where like you know you're cutting between things, but like it's all building to something. You know.
Yeah, you haven't finished it, right? You've only watched like the first 5
episodes.
We need to finish it because it's so much fun. Like, because I think we just got to like where it's starting to get good. I think we just got to like where all 3 groups are about to rob the train at the same time. Oh, it's so much fun.
Okay, what is that?
Lucky Star.
I've heard about that one.
Lucky Star is pretty fun. I put it in high, maybe. I'm not honestly sure if I've watched. It's very wholesome comedy.
Oh yeah, I mean, I thought
I'm good with
Thai
bottom
was
of
where
high.
Bakano
Oh
was.
yeah, no, I'm putting. I think bottom of high is good for now. I remember the first episode of it. They spend like just 10 minutes talking about what end of a chocolate donut you eat first, because there's these weird spiral donuts in Japan, and it's like if you start at the one end, then the chocolate leaks out the other end. But like. And they just go on about it for like 10 minutes. And
seems like a conversation we'd have.
It's weirdly entertaining. But like, it's very fun.
We'd have a conversation like that, but it'd be real aggressive.
I was going to say we'd be meaner about it. I do not recognize the show, but I feel like I should. Do you?
It looks like a basic, like, you know, harem guy gets really strong.
Yeah.
I don't recognize any of those characters. I'm sure I know it.
I think haven't watched and don't want to.
Oh, I see our first God tier show.
Is it Afro Samurai?
Maybe.
Wait. First, let's get this over. I have no idea what this is.
I think it's one of the really sad, like, you know, one-off movies.
Let's put it.
I think the problem is it's so hard to tell what some of these are just by the thumbnails.
Mm-hmm.
I think Afro Samurai is God tier.
Actually,
I mean it's
maybe very fun.
Maybe high or top.
I'd put it in high. I'm not sure. Is it top? See, it's really funny because. Our friend of the channel, Austin, really wanted us to watch Afro Samurai like 2 years ago, and we were all like aggressively against it. And then we all sat down and watched it, and it was actually pretty funny.
I had seen it before that point, but we were sitting there, like, and keep in mind, for whatever reason, we didn't just watch it in Lucas's room where we had a TV. We watched it in Austin's room.
On his,
so
20-inch monitor.
So it was him, myself, Lucas, and then our RA, who is this our RA at the time was like a 22-year-old Serbian dude Bulgarian dude who, like, English was not his first language, and he was just sitting there enjoying, munching little mini apple pies with us.
And we watched it like a couple episodes at a time, and he would come back some nights and be like, "Want to watch Afro Samurai?"
And we're like, "Okay, Julian."
So good, friend of the channel, Julian. Love that guy.
I missed that guy.
Yeah, I'm comfortable with high tier. Okay, so these are tricky. So up next is Naruto and Naruto Shippuden, because we both, I'm sure, love the story of Naruto, but it's so hard to gauge like a long-running shonen.
Oh my gosh. Okay,
against
so
like good anime.
So to put this into perspective, I give Lucas shit for this, and I think I gave him shit for it in the Naruto character waifu tier list. He has not suffered through Naruto. He got to enjoy Naruto. He just read it.
I was a manga boy. I don't think I've ever watched an episode of Naruto in
there
full.
Is certain. Okay, hold on. There's another side story that's coming up after this, but there's certain arcs and episodes and scenes in the Naruto and Naruto Shippuden anime that just hit. They like Gaara's speech right before the war, and then like Gaara's infinite Tsukunomi dream, and then like oh my goodness, Naruto just getting that experience to talk to his mom and dad.
So good. You know, that's
I think they're god tier just because of their place in pop culture and like
God tier. I feel uncomfortable saying god tier. I'm okay.
I don't know how you can counter argue it.
Like, because I feel like god tier. Like, I feel like. Okay, because let's be honest. If we rated these on like episode to episode enjoyment, it'd be like in mid or low tier, and I'm fine with raising them above that because of their importance and because of like their place in the anime industry.
Top.
Okay. We can do top.
It is like very, very hard to argue against. Again, you haven't witnessed the anime in any capacity, so it's hard to like have this conversation. I agree with you. Episodic, you have. A friend of the channel, Austin's like the real way to enjoy Naruto, experience Naruto is suffering through the failure. But and like granted, doing that makes you enjoy the real arcs a lot better.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
like just the role Naruto has played, and like Naruto and Dragon Ball have played in Western. Yeah, in anime getting to the Western front.
They like deserve to be like. Let's be honest. As anime, they are not very good because that's just
Jiraiya.
What long running shonen get. Like
Nagato, Conan, and goodness, no. Who is Pain? No.
Oh yeah.
Starts with an I.
Iruka.
No,
Iruka's the
Sensei.
Yeah. But no, I get what you're saying. Yeah, so let's make this clear. We're not. I mean, we are. I mean, Connor and I are kind of like
Yahiko,
basic shonen fans, but like we understand that these shows are not really that like compared to something like
anime.
Bakuno that's 16 episodes and like each episode is insanely enjoyable. Naruto's really not the same thing, but because it's so loved and does so, and it hits the important moments right.
But also Jiraiya, Yahiko, Nagato, and Conan in frog suits.
That panel made me so happy when I got to that.
You get extended part of that in the anime too, which is great.
Heavy. His and Her Circumstance. I've really wanted to watch this actually. I want to. Is it by? No, I'm thinking of another show that's by the like Gurren Lagann people. I want to watch it though. I think. Can you read the side of that? Is this Monster? Is this?
No, it's with an E.
I don't recognize that, but
it's real edgy.
I don't know. The art's kind of cool. I might put it in Haven't Watched but Want to.
Okay, we can do that.
Fairy Tail.
Morris tier.
I'm tempted. I think I want to say low tier for the openings alone.
For the openings,
it's got some fire openings.
And I guess we could do the same sort of thing that we did with Naruto and give it like because of its role and what it's done. For anime in the West.
I don't know if I can. What is fairy? Like what things?
It's another like big shonen that's come over and people have like got by people.
Yeah, but it's not like good.
That's why it's only going from Morris to low.
It's in low tier.
I think it belongs in Morris tier, but I think the only reason it's getting bumped up is because of like what it's done for anime in the West.
Okay, Air Gear.
I've seen Air Gear back when it was on Netflix, and I'm so sad only 26 episodes were done.
Because the manga's like hundreds of chapters long, and it goes crazy. I think I told you, like, it gets like shonen power scaling, like people's rollerblades get special abilities and stuff, and they start having like real battles.
I tried rewatching the anime a while back over quarantine, and it was just god awful.
It looks kind of ugly. So mid tier.
Yeah,
because like we are in talks. I don't know if we're gonna end up doing it. We are considering reviewing the manga of Air Gear.
I don't know. I'm gonna have a lot of time driving to Gary, Nebraska at the start of the summer. So,
dude, way to dox yourself.
It's not for saying when or where I'm going or when my start of my summer is.
Okay, so we have Berserk, 1998, I believe.
The old one, I think.
And Berserk's such a hard one.
Kind of ugly.
It's kind of ugly, but like I don't know if you've ever seen the first episode of it. It's sick because it shows like it does what the manga's supposed to do and what the movie and most adaptations of Berserk skip, which is it starts like in media res, where you start with Guts being like with his one eye, one arm, like fighting demons and stuff, and then what most people watch of Berserk is the Golden Age, which takes place before that, where he hasn't lost his eye and arm yet, and he has like a band of people he's fighting with. But like it starts with him afterwards, where he has his giant sword, the Dragon Slayer, and there's this amazing animation cut where, because it's so huge and he doesn't just wield it like a cartoon anime character, there's this great scene where he like takes it off his back and it like slides along the ground and is like sparking, and then he just like cleaves a giant monster in half.
That's sick.
It's like it's very dated and has some like very old, like it looks much older than 98, honestly, when you look at a show like Evangelion or something.
Medium. Mid. We got a lot to get through.
Yeah, I'm good with mid. Oh, there's Monster. I've heard Monster's good.
We can put that wherever.
I guess I haven't watched one too.
Is that a
recognize
gun?
this?
No, it's like blood.
It's blood. The last. I remember seeing that on Funimation too. Let's not. Oh, it's old Shaman King.
Mid.
I've watched one episode of Shaman King.
I watched it on Jetix. I think is where I saw an episode of it.
I saw it back on Fox. Yeah, mid. Haven't watched all of it, so it's probably not fair to make an estimate. But there's a better adaptation.
Hunter.
Now, this is original Hunter x Hunter, which I've heard is trash, so haven't watched and don't want to.
I didn't know like the modern Hunter x Hunter was like a revamp, a redo.
Yeah, they were like, I think these were OVAs or something. The new one is just like long running. No idea what this is. Let's power through a couple of these.
Don't know what that is.
Is this Higurashi? If it is, I don't want to watch it. Is that Bebop? Yeah, it's Cowboy Bebop.
That's a great show.
That's high tier.
Yeah.
Very fun, very good music. And the creator of that has done like a bajillion good shows. Like he did Space Dandy, he did Samurai Champloo, which I still haven't seen. Old Hellsing.
I've never seen it.
I think I've only watched the opening. I've watched some new Hellsing. I'm gonna honestly put haven't watched and don't want to, because from what I've heard, Hellsing Ultimate's just way better. Hajime no Ippo.
The boxing show. I've not seen it.
Honestly, I don't really want to watch it. I've heard it's very good. Trigun. Trigun's actually pretty sick. I'd put it in high.
Yeah. And then The Familiar of Zero is the next one.
Oh gosh, haven't thought of the Familiars. Mid?
I maybe low, top of low.
Maybe
I don't.
low.
Well, okay, let's go over this, because like people really do like it, and it's supposed to be a good show. My problem with my experience with Familiar Zero is it was right when I was getting into anime, and the only thing that I knew like ability to watch it was Netflix.
It was on Netflix?
Yeah, and only the
don't
first
remember
season
that.
was on Netflix, and only the first season got dubbed.
Yeah, see, I remember I kind of avoided it because I never saw the dub anywhere. I thought it was just subbed. I mean, I think it's just kind of, like, not bad, but just, very typical.
I don't think it's typical. I think that's why people like it. It's like, I mean, it was like the first isekai, I think, technically.
Oh, that's whack.
If you think about it. Dragon Ball.
This is GT, I think. Because that's Pan right
yeah,
there.
it's GT. People hate, I don't know. I've never seen enough GT to hate it.
I didn't finish
I've only
GT
seen,
either.
like, Z.
I really
original
like
series.
the designs in GT, though.
Yeah,
like, Super
but
Saiyan
also,
4 is
like,
very cool looking.
None of it is canon.
I'd put mid.
I'd put low.
Okay, but I'm putting in the rule we have to put super lower than it. Okay, Z. I think we gotta go high, right?
Yeah, and
because
again,
it's
Z's
like
great, and also like the same thing that like honestly, I might want to bump Naruto down later, but like Z's done the same sort of thing of like Akira and Dragon Ball. Like that like that's anime. Like if you're older than like 25, Dragon Ball is your shit.
Yeah. I mean, it's great. I remember I went to all of the recent Dragon Ball movies in theaters, and it's such an interesting experience because you get some like kids and you get some like 40-year-olds.
It's fun.
Because like it's just cool like that. It's
we're
had a lot of
getting into
impact.
a very long line.
Evangelion,
of, like, popular stuff.
top tier.
I liked Evangelion. Maybe
I forgot. I didn't know you watched it.
I've watched so much crap.
Have you seen End of Evangelion?
No, I don't think so.
Oh, you didn't see the movie? That's got to be weird. So you like saw like the ending where it like switches to like crayon drawings and stuff.
Yes, and I was like, what the fuck?
Because the whole thing is that they were like constantly changing their minds about what they wanted to do for those episodes, and that's why. Because people joke that they ran out of budget, but it's more that they just like
ran out of ideas.
Couldn't decide. No, not even like out of ideas, but just like we're not sure which ending they wanted to go with. And so it ends with like a emotional like conclusion that doesn't really say what actually happened in the story. End of Evangelion is just this is what actually happened in the last 2 episodes.
Oh, that's kind of nice.
So we should probably watch that at some point. Kara no Kyokai.
Do we want to split this recording up just to upload as a part 1 and part 2?
Probably. We have a lot of anime left to get
Let's
through.
do 10 more minutes on this one and then
that sounds like a good plan.
we could record it right after, but just
yeah, no, definitely.
What is
Kara no Kyokai? It's weird. So it's written by the people who make Fate and animated by the people who make Fate. But it's really weird and way darker. I watched it. I wasn't crazy about it, but also I watched it on my iPhone, which is like not how such a pretty show is meant to be treated. Someone's burning popcorn right now. Do you smell that?
Yeah, I smelled that.
I'm honestly gonna put it in mid tier.
Could I steal a digesticle?
Yeah. It doesn't have to. Yeah, you could go grab it right
Is
now.
it cold or is it warm?
No, there's some in the fridge.
Yeah.
Careful, it's mixed with Diet Shasta and Diet Dr. Shasta, so grab the right one. Claymore. Did you ever watch Claymore? I know I've heard of Claymore.
Maybe, I don't know. So there's a very weird like time spent in my anime where everything just blends together and I don't recollect the titles of anything.
Yeah, I'm gonna put it in half.
Because like I'll go through Kitsu and I'm like, oh hey, I watched that super shitty, harem shonen thing. Like let's mark that down.
Yes. Next, Angel Beats,
Fucking
Easy High.
top.
Or you think top?
I think
Yeah.
top a high then.
I could go either way, honestly.
I think top a high for now.
It's very good. Also, we haven't rewatched it in many years, so our opinions
started
might
it-
change. We watched the first like 2
Yeah.
episodes the other
last
year.
semester. Or no, last year. Or was it in here? I don't remember.
Yeah, I'm good with top.
The fact
high.
that you've been in the same dorm building for 2 years makes lining some of my memories up blend together.
Yeah, it is. Toradora.
I've not seen it, but I've heard people recommend it because it's like a
people
good story
love
and
Toradora.
romance and stuff.
I'll put it in want to watch.
This
This is what's it called? Phantom Requiem for the Phantom.
Yeah.
I've heard
I've not heard
incredibly
I've heard of it,
mixed
but I haven't
things
seen
about
it. I'd watch it.
Yeah, I put it in haven't watched but want to.
Gosh.
To Love Rue.
I've not seen it, but I heard it's real harem, real.
Yeah, honestly, I don't wanna watch that. The Girl Who Leapt Through Time. I really want to watch that actually.
Is it a movie or?
Yeah, it's by the guy who did Summer Wars and Wolf Children.
Oh, okay.
Like he's a really good director. Also did Digimon the movie.
Digimon monsters. I got on a Digimon TikTok the other day of these guys unboxing weird Digimon toys.
I kind of, they now make a like Digivice that's a Fitbit.
That's sick.
I kind of want it. I feel like I should know what this is. Do you know what this is?
After Story.
Oh, Clannad.
You see,
I'm
not a big Clannad guy.
I never watched it. I probably should because that's like the romance anime of the mid 2000s.
Yeah, it's weird. It's like the harem that got a decision, and then it got real fucking sad.
I think this is Chobits. I think. Remember Chobits?
Oh yeah, that was one of the weird ones that I watched on Netflix, and then couldn't get past 4 episodes of.
Exactly. It had a fire opening though.
A lot of animes do.
That's true.
A lot of the really bad animes do have good openings.
That's true.
We were at the gym
Monster
climbing
Musume.
yesterday, and like we were listening to the new Polo G song, and I was like, you know what we're gonna put on? Because like, what if we're just blasting anime tunes? I put on not the most weeb thing possible, but I put on the Jujutsu Kaisen ending.
Oh,
Just because it's like you can't really tell that it's anime.
Yeah, it's just kind of funky. It's it's hip hoppy enough that it doesn't sound like super Japanese. Oremo.
Character looks familiar.
It's the one where they're not step siblings or anything. He just ends up marrying his actual sister.
What?
Yeah.
High God tier.
Yeah.
Incest.
We're putting it in low tier.
Morris tier.
We need to like save Morris tier for the worst of the worst. And I'm sure we're gonna get
Marrying
to
your
worst.
sister isn't the worst of the worst.
Yu Yu Hakusho. Honestly, I have not watched it.
I've not seen it
I
either. I know it's one of the ones
to.
people love.
People love it. That one made show.
It looks familiar.
Don't watch it. Haven't watched.
I think I've seen it, but I don't remember it. Black Lagoon's good.
Oh, is it? I haven't watched it.
I haven't seen it in ages though, so I couldn't give you a good.
Maybe we should go with haven't watched one.
Yeah,
two then.
yeah, that's fair. Honestly, there's some of the animes that are probably gonna pop up that I haven't, like Black Butler. I started it, but like
Yeah, I watched.
I didn't
5
like the
episodes.
vibes.
I mean, it's because no, thank you.
And I think
mean,
it's just 'cause
we are
people
not
really
the target audience for Black.
yeah, that's
We
that's
are not
true.
13-year-old girls.
What is this show?
This is Bakuman. I really
I
want
think
to.
I've seen Bakuman.
I never watched it.
Bakugan?
No, different. No, because I see. You think that's funny, but as a child, I was hurt because, as you know, I bought monthly Shonen Jump back when that was a thing, and when it switched online, they were like, "We're giving you an online subscription, and you can buy one digital volume of manga." And I saw Bakuman, and I was like, "Dude, is this like Bakugan?" Because I was like 10, and then I did it, and it was not, and I got very upset. But it's actually super interesting because it's the story of. It's like changed to be like a work of fiction, but what it basically is the story of the author and the like duo of the author and illustrator of Death Note getting their work published in Shonen Jump.
Oh, that's sick.
And like so like obviously the manga that they're writing is changed, the names are changed, but it's like it shows them meeting characters who are like, I didn't get that. What's that gesturing you now?
I just saw it in the reflection. It's kind of
It was
sad.
my anniversary present.
It's kind
What
of
do you
cool
want
though at the
from
same
me?
time.
No, it's a cool idea. It's
For
better than mine.
Those of you wondering, without seeing what's going on and me talking crap with Lucas, for his 2-year anniversary, his girlfriend got him one of those really cool, like, these were like the stars, you know, like what the sky looked like the night we got, you know, we started dating. And I saw it in the reflection of the mirror, and I leaned over to him. And you might have picked it up on the mic, and I go, "That's some sim shit." But it's a cool gift. It's sick.
It is. It's much more clever than mine. I
get one for my.
I just got a Snuggie and a necklace.
A comfy. Make sure you say
Comfy.
comfy.
A comfy.
Comfies are fire.
It was real soft. I did.
One of my friends that I talked to, she has one of those comfies, and it's like, it goes down to like her shins, and you're like, how is that like not just sleep? Way sidetracked. Bakuman, that sounds sick. I'd want to watch that.
I want to watch. I think there's characters in it who like they're working with or against or whatever, and they're like meant to be like Oda and like the author of Naruto and that kind of stuff.
What's crazy is like there was a time where like these guys who have impacted the industry are like struggling to get their work published.
Oh
too.
my, yeah, I don't know if you heard the Toriko's author, he was writing a new series and it got canceled like in 15 chapters. Kishimoto's new work got canceled. Also, I was reading this really sad post. So, apparently in the middle of the war arc, Kishimoto's dad died while he was writing it.
God, I would have taken time. I would have let time off.
Yeah,
that.
you know what Shonen Jump gave him?
What?
1 week off.
That's so terrible.
And I was reading, and
Gosh.
maybe
I want Kishimoto to end My Hero now, just so like he gets something.
Horikoshi, yeah.
Or Hokoshi.
I hope he ends it
Kishimoto.
like Kishimoto's Naruto, Horikoshi's.
Sorry, I got confused. I got them flipped.
Yeah, I got it's confusing. But like, what was I gonna say?
Shonen Jump's
Oh,
got the
but like Oda
ball.
was saying, apparently Oda sleeps 2 to 3 hours a
No,
night.
that's like the big thing when manga like people are forced to like take health breaks. It's mainly because of like sleep
Yeah.
deprivation. They're not eating enough. It's like not good for the human body.
No, I was
This, like-
saying no. That was what was posted under it. Kishimoto was posting his schedules while he was working on Naruto. He'd sleep about 2 hours a day, and not all at once. So he'd start his day at midnight, and then he'd work for like 6 hours, eat, work for another like 9 hours, or like sleep for half an hour, work for another 9 hours, sleep for another half hour, take a like shower and eat dinner at midnight, and then start again.
Not good for the human body.
Like
props to the Japanese culture, the work ethic they established.
No, not props to it.
Well,
it's killing people.
I was
people.
going somewhere with that. I was gonna say like props to like the ideas of them like being proud of their work and getting their like wanting to do their work. But the fact that it's their lives and it consumes them, regardless of even like simple businessman's, it is their job. Yeah. It is their life.
No, animators constantly die of exhaustion. Like, yeah, people, and it's obviously like as a work of fiction, something like the 700 chapters of Naruto, or like near the end of Bleach and stuff. Yeah, they're like they dip in quality. That's because these people are doing it for literal decades of their life with no break.
Yeah, I can't. I mean, honestly, Naruto was good all like pretty much. It got better towards. I mean, Boruto. I see why he stepped away.
Yeah, I don't know. I have mixed feelings about the war arc. There's great parts in it, but like
you said war arc, and I just assumed. No, My Hero.
My Hero. I got you. I don't know.
Okay, but like, to put into perspective, like for the anime, the war arc starts in episode 252, and it basically goes to episode 500.
Gosh, and like it was long in the manga. I don't know. I feel like I know it's like the cliche thing to say. But I feel like you could restructure Naruto to end around the Pain arc, and like it would end on a much higher note.
Or like an arc or two after Pain.
Or like like just go straight into Obito. Like the scale, yeah, I don't know. We'll do more Naruto videos probably.
Okay, I think we should pause it. We should rank whatever the show is.
It's Beelzebub. I don't want to watch Beelzebub.
Do we want to pause here and then restart?
I think that's good. Come back next week for part 2. Hopefully that's the last part. It might not be the last part. This might be a multi-week endeavor. But
honestly, I think we do this bi-weekly just to get this out.
I think our new game plan is Nuzlocke every Wednesday, manga/anime video every Friday.
I think we should flip it. Nuzlocke should be Monday, Friday. Just because we have so much back content and we need to record more because I want to play more.
You need to edit what we have before we record more.
I don't know how to edit. Fine, we'll do that today. We'll Discord an editing lesson.
Okay.
Monday and Friday, because that way once I get editing down and then we can bulk record and then do it as the semester comes wrapping down. And then anime or stuff should be Wednesday, just so that way we can get the highest traffic on it.
So you say Monday and Friday
is Pokemon.
Okay.
Just because Pokemon will be easier to have in bulk.
I don't know. You're promising a lot here. I don't know if you realize how much work we're gonna have to do to keep that rate up.
I mean,
I'm up for trying it though.
I mean, we can go down to one video of Pokemon a week. I just think Pokemon should be the Monday or Friday slot. And then,
okay. Yeah, I'm good with that.
Because we've been good about it this semester. Obviously, keep in comments what you guys want to see. What we're hoping for is this might be a conversation for the next Pokemon recording. But what do you guys want to see in the next? Pokemon Let's Play, or what game you want us to see us tackle together.
Yeah, because this Nuzlocke's going to take us a long time to get through, but we
haven't even fought we haven't even fought Krina, so...
Yeah, so we got a long ways left on that, but we're up for more Nuzlocke, preferably things we can play on our computer, because I don't think we have a shared console between the two of us.
I mean, we have...
Because Connor has a PS5 and I have a Switch, and then we play mostly everything else on our
But we can
PCs.
always find something to figure out on those consoles if you guys are interested in seeing maybe...
Yeah, we have a capture
some
card
My Hero One's Justice 2 fights. We can do that one day.
Oh, yeah, I forgot.
We could do that, and then we could talk about the manga instead over that.
Yeah, I'd be up for that.
Let us know.
But yeah, we'll see about that, but... Goodbye for now.
授業終わり至福の時間